we have few months for the bull run to end, and some of you are still guessing that we are not in the bull run. I want to make this thing clear. I want you to understand my message that you have now and couple of months for you to prepare yourself for the end of the bull run. All right? So the bull run is about to end, and some of you are still not in the market. Some of you have not even get your hand on PULSECHAIN. Some of you are still wondering what is PULSECHAIN. If you recall, for the past few years I've been making video about PULSECHAIN, and if you listen to me a couple of months ago when PULSECHAIN was sitting at all-time low, probably if you take action, you would be sitting at 2x to 3x in profit. But some of you don't pay attention to my video. Some of you don't pay attention. You are chasing the new shiny things in the market. You are looking for the next Shiba. You are looking for the next Pepe. That is why you are missing out on this market. And some of you will, sadly, some of you will not make it in this bull run. That is why I'm making this video for you to understand that we have few months, if not months, few months for this bull run to end. So you have now and couple of months for you to prepare yourself for what is coming on PULSECHAIN. That is why I am making this video, for you to understand the potential of PULSECHAIN. If you go to strategic big PULSECHAIN reserve, you will see that we have about $700 and something million, and this money is going to flow in on PULSECHAIN. When that happened, with tiny liquidity on PULSECHAIN and tiny market cap, obviously we are going to see 100x in gain. That is why I'm pointing out this, because a lot of people are going to become a millionaire. A lot of people are going to create a generational wealth, and I wouldn't want any of my followers to miss out on this life-changing opportunity. All right, so you want to retire. You think your 5 to 8 work can retire you with inflation rising on daily basis? It's impossible for you to retire. So the best way you can retire is through cryptocurrency, is through investment. You need to invest. That is where you can retire. Think about it. People who bought Bitcoin a few years ago, when Bitcoin was sitting at all-time low, when Bitcoin was sitting at $100, today all of them are retired. They are living their best of life, traveling around the world. So if you want to achieve your financial freedom, you need to find the next Bitcoin. And where is the next Bitcoin? It's not on Binance, all right? It's not on VC-backed coin, all right, where VC hold majority of the whole supply. So you should be looking at a coin like PULSECHAIN, a coin that you have, you know that the founder have a proven track record. You can look at what happened to Hex in 2021. Hex went up to 10,000x. A lot of people become a millionaire, and that is going to happen again. All right, definitely is going to happen again. And why I find crypto very, very interesting is that a lot of times people always ignore the next big thing. Just like if you recall, when I was making video about Sui, I was telling you about Sui when Sui was about 4 cents before it launched up to $3. How many X? 10x. So imagine you put $10,000 on Sui. Today you have $100,000. Imagine you put $100,000 on Sui when I was making that video. Today you have $1 million. It's only in cryptocurrency that you make this kind of money. There's no business in the world that can make you this kind of money. All right? That is why I stay locked in crypto, because I know this is where the financial freedom is. This is where the money is. Some people say, do you know footballers make so much money? Musicians make so much money. Let's calculate this. Let me tell you. The market cap of the entire football is in billion. All right? The richest man that is like Leonardo, the richest football player, it have about $1 billion. And when you talk about musicians, the richest people in music is like Rihanna, they have about $1 billion. Jay-Z have about $1 billion. If you combine all of that together, it's not even quarter to what a top 10 Bitcoin holder. Do you understand how crazy this is? So Bitcoin market cap is in trillion. The whole industry is just starting. We haven't even hit it. We are just, what you are seeing here is a tip of iceberg. We haven't even started. So if crypto market cap is in trillion, only Bitcoin is in trillion market, is the 2-point-something trillion market cap. So imagine what will happen to PULSECHAIN, Ethereum, when all of them hit to trillion. Everybody will become a millionaire. So I am telling you that crypto money is in another level. I can't compare it with anything. There's no asset in this world that you can compare with crypto. But you have to be smart in order to make money in crypto, because if not it, you lose all your money. I have seen a whale longing a coin a couple of months ago. He lost $100 million in longing. He get liquidated. So that is crazy. So imagine in an industry where somebody can stand at in 1 minute lost $100 million. Imagine the kind of potential this industry have. All right. So what kind of business can you do in this world that you can lose $100 million at a spot? No kind of business. Nothing. So, but these guys lost $100 million cash. Most rich people you know, they don't have $100 million in liquid. Never. If you ask them to blink out $100 million, they have it in assets, but they don't have it in liquid. But in crypto, you see what happened before. A whale sell $2.7 billion worth of Bitcoin, and he still have $17.something billion worth of Bitcoin. So what are you telling me? Money is in this industry, and we have 3 to 4 months to make this money. So the bull run is going to top out normal cycle. We know that 4-year cycle is about to end, and we are going to enter to bear market. So the bull market is about to end. So you have to be smart so that you don't follow the hype, so that you know when to exit. So why am I pointing out this? Is that you have opportunity waiting for you in PULSECHAIN and PulseS and Hex. These coins are sitting in just 300 million market cap. Why every other layer 1 is sitting at 10 billion, 20 billion, 5 billion, 6 billion market cap. PULSECHAIN is is 100x on the value to compare to ADA, Cardona. And if you look at what is backing PULSECHAIN, we have about $100 million on profit in our strategic Ethereum reserve. All right. So imagine at a time if Ethereum goes to $8,000 per coin, and that money will eventually turn to $1.2 billion. And let me tell you, if Richard Hart managed to put even $100 million to PULSECHAIN, the entire ecosystem will be up 100x in profit. That is where the gain lies. So imagine if Ethereum, maybe at the top of this bull cycle, if Ethereum managed to hit $8,000 and PULSECHAIN sacrifice wallet, the strategic reserve, managed to hit 1.2 billion, and Richard Hart managed to pull $600 million and inject it into PULSECHAIN ecosystem. Man, that is crazy. Look at the liquidity. The liquidity here is just $8 million, $2 million, $2.5 million. So imagine the inflow that is going to happen. Life is going to be changed. Like I told you a few years ago that I'm going to become a millionaire. I go hard on this. I invest, I put everything I have in this, because I know this is where I'm going to make a generational wealth. This is where I'm going to get my financial freedom. All right? Because I want to be financially free to be able to do what I want, where I want, so this is where the money lies. So, and my goal, why I created this channel a few years ago, which I have hit my target, is to make sure that I was able to create maybe 2 to 3 to 10 people become a millionaire, gain their financial freedom. We can shut down any market we want. We can long any coin. We can pump and dump any coin we want. This is how we play this game. And that is why I created this channel. And I have been advocating for you not to trade, for you to start investing, because I lose a lot of money trading. I lose a lot of money doing future trading. So with what I know today, I would not advise anybody to trade. Like I told you, I know a whale who lose $100 million in trading. Okay, what happened to Sam Bankman-Fried, the founder of FTX exchange? He lost $9 billion in trading. So you can never beat these people. They are way smarter than you. They have more liquid more than you. So you cannot, your $100,000 or $20,000, you cannot use it to compete with them. The best thing you do is find the coin that have potential like PULSECHAIN and PULSES that is very undervalued. Put their money there, sit on it, forget about it. Come back in a couple of months, you see your money have gone to $1 million. That is very simple. And you take that money out, don't use it and go and trade and swamp it, and no. Invest it in your government treasury bill. All right? Every government have a treasury bill. You can invest it in mutual fund. You can invest it in commercial paper. You can invest it in a lot of things. All right? So that you can be earning yield while you are waiting for the bear market. All right? So imagine let me explain for you how you can become rich in trading this coin. Imagine this, at the end of this bull cycle, you hit $200,000 to $300,000. You take this money, you inject it into treasury bill. Every country have a treasury bill. Like US, I think 3.70% or 4.70% in the treasury bill. While in Nigeria and Africa, we have about 17% to 15% in interest rate. And it's very safe and secure. You're only going to worry is inflation, which is inflation doesn't happen suddenly, all right? Which our target is for you to wait for the next bear market. So if you put this money, after making this money in this bull cycle, don't use it and swamp for another coin and just put that money in treasury bill. That treasury bill will be giving you 13%. Is enough for you to live for the whole 2 years. Wait for the bear market. Once bear market is around the corner, you take that money out. All right? You inject it into Bitcoin. If Bitcoin do 2x or 3x, you are a millionaire. But the problem with you guys is you want to become millionaire instantly. That is where you lose your money. That is where after making money from here, you jump into this one. Before you know, you get locked full. You lose everything and you start afresh. So this is how we are going to play this game. After making this money from here, you put it in treasury bill. You wait for the next bear market. You get in on Bitcoin or Ethereum. Only if you have $200,000 or $300,000, you need only 2x to hit $1 million. So that is how you do it. All right? So that is how you do it. I'm telling you, my people, it's very simple to become a millionaire. All you need to do is just a smart move. Calculate your movement. Of course, you are going to become a millionaire. So you have opportunity. And the opportunity is now and next couple of months for you to get in on PULSECHAIN, because now they are sitting at low. And you know that PULSECHAIN marketing device is now being distributed to over 400,000 market device, electronic device, which they are using for marketing PULSECHAIN, is now being distributed. And guess what? Within a couple of months, PULSECHAIN is going to fly. So I'm begging you, my people, make sure you get your hand on PULSECHAIN. Make sure you don't miss out on this market. Make sure you are not going to miss out on this market. Make sure you are among the people that are going to be new millionaire created by PULSECHAIN and PULSES, because history will be repeating himself. I remember in 2021, everybody was happy, excited, all right? And stupid me, I was I was buying at the top, all right? So this is why I said you need to be smart in order to make money in cryptocurrency. You need to understand the game. You need to know where the game is going and where the game is coming from. So you need to stay locked in, all right? Don't be too scared in the market. Don't feel tired. You don't get tired when you are in crypto. You just invest and don't overinvest. That is another problem with people, that you overinvest and you're worried. You look at the portfolio, you look at the chart all the time. You don't need to look at the chart. This is an investment, all right? But now, this is a life-changing opportunity, because we have a couple of months for this thing that I'm saying to happen, for PULSECHAIN to go to 100x. Couple of months. Imagine in April when I was talking about Ethereum, when Ethereum was $1,400, I was shouting, I was telling everybody that the BlackRock, VCs, institutional investors, they are stockpiling Ethereum. I was tracking their wallets and I was telling everybody to get in. Guess what? From that April to now, Ethereum have done 3x. If you put $1,000, when I was telling you that, today you have $3,000. And if you put $10,000 today, you have $30,000. You have made 3x in how many months? Just 3 months. So now tell me any business in the world that can give you this kind of money within a short period of time. Now I'm telling you again, you have 3 months, just 3 months for you to get in on PULSECHAIN before the bull run is finally over. And this bull run may extend to 2026, but we all know the cycle. The cycle will always end at the end of the 4 years. So the cycle is about to end. Make sure you are not buying at the top. Make sure you are buying a coin that is undervalued, because a lot of coins you are seeing here, they are going to go down to 98% deep. So make sure you are not buying the top. But now I'm telling you again, PULSECHAIN is undervalued, 100x undervalued to compare to Cardano and other coin, other layer 1 that you may know. So PULSECHAIN is super undervalued. All right. So PULSECHAIN is competing with Ethereum and is sitting at 300 million market cap. That's crazy. All right. So my people, you have now and few months to accumulate PULSECHAIN before it gets too late, before you regret. So I don't want any of you to regret. That is why I'm reminding you that we have a couple of months to for the bull run to end. So tomorrow I'll be uploading another video. I'll be explaining to you why I think PULSECHAIN will do 100x guarantee. I'm not even assuming. I'm not living in an assumption. I'm telling you facts. All right, this is guarantee 100x return. You know, I'm not telling you, oh, please don't. No, I'm giving you assurance that this thing will happen. I'm not God, but if you do the math, all right, if you do the math, you look at the strategic Bitcoin reserve, look at the history of Hex, what Hex did, then you combine it together, you have to come in conclusion that PULSECHAIN will do nothing less than 100x. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you stay crypto. Make sure you stay healthy. I will